1 second, guys. This is the new recording. I'm setting my timer for 1 minute 58 minutes. And we are back in game. As I said, it does look nice, but yeah. By the way, I have my timer on my telephone. I could also do it in-game through Windows 10, the DVR functionality, seeing when you have to start a new recording session or sequence. But that is only possible when you play it in borderless window, and borderless window is only possible somehow if VSync is enabled. And because the performance is not what I expect it to be from a game that is a year and a half old, I don't want the game engine itself to handle the VSync. I want it to be done by the NVIDIA control panel because you have the adaptive VSync option, which doesn't have VSync on all the time. I think when it's below 60 FPS, it's not on, or it's semi-on, or something like that. I think that is it sounds at least better for the performance. But in order to do that, it has to be full screen. Full screen means there is no DVR recording overlay, so there's no timer indicating when the recording session is nearing its end. So I have to do that separately by phone, and I can almost guarantee already right now that there will be sequences that I will forget about the time and that I will be running through a whole level, assuming it's being recorded, while the recording limit has already passed and nothing is being recorded. But let's hope that not happens, but knowing myself, I expect it 1 or 2 times it will happen. Okay, sorry. Now, let's see here. This is where the guys came from, but this is also a place where there could very well be a collectible or two, or a paint bottle. Cool. The sun flares are getting the same color as the paint bottle. I don't think that's really realistic, unless there is so much dust in the air that the dust particles are being painted by the exploding bottle, but yeah.
Okay.
And a yellow one.
Looks like that elevator needs power.
Okay, let's continue with the story.
There we go. What the hell is that? Hello?
Jack, this is Beth Wilder.
Beth? You're the one my brother was looking for.
I'm the one who was attempting to rescue your ass until you decided to go on a gun-blazing shit parade through that warehouse. Now listen closely. You're at the outskirts of a Monarch cloning harvesting operation, and Paul Serene is at the dry docks nearby. Not a recipe for fun times. So how about...
Dry docks? If Paul's at the dry docks, then that's where I'm
No!
headed.
Jack, the fracture is our only priority now. Time is ending. Will said he...
Will's dead. My best friend came back a goddamn monster. He knew this would happen. He prepared for it. But Paul's the key to understanding all this, and I'm gonna find him.
We both know that if you find Serene, you're not going to be asking questions. Think this through.
Okay, Amy is helping us out. So above the library, there was this guy standing on the roof that took aim at us, and he was, before he could pull the trigger, he got a bullet in his own head. That was probably, I guess, Amy, although she's a young student. She doesn't look like the person who is shooting people. Maybe that still was Beth Wilder. She would shoot people. But she just said, I am helping you out here. So with what would she have been helping out? The time fracture in the van, that was something spontaneous. She couldn't have done it. Yeah, maybe the earpiece. Put it in that he just found. Put it in his pocket. I have no idea. I also have no idea how she became freed because around this time she was recording her false confession at the Monarch building. So, but we'll see. At least the generator is up and running, and our way out of here is as well. Would Amy shoot a Monarch guy in the back? I wonder. To help us out. God damn it, those headphones. Alright, here we go. Bruce Wilder, I think that's the guy from the UFC announcer. Here we go.
Alright.
Nice. Let's upgrade some shit. Okay, we'll increase furthermore our bullet time. Oh, that's 4 points. We only have 1 point. Let's start modestly. Let's increase our time stop durability. Thank you very much. So, it's a shame I just played Splinter Cell that you cannot shoot the light sources. That would be so cool.
Paul was at the dry docks in the distance. I recognized the place. William had a workshop in that industrial area for years. I knew that couldn't be a coincidence.
So that is ground zero, and that is probably where something happened 17 years ago in 1999. So that is William's, yeah, his company or his location, his office was there. He was probably screwing around with time experiments. Somehow Paul got into it, and he foresaw what could happen. He established Monarch. And in the past 17 years, whatever happened in the meantime, it was working all up to this climactic moment. Or yeah, it's all guessing work on my part. But until I receive further notice, I am going with a storyline along those lines. Okay, we have to go to the get to the dry dock. Let's do that. Feng Shui graffiti.
I did what you said, okay? Please.
Amy.
Please just let me go.
You did good, Amy. The broadcast just went out, but Hatch wants a follow-up confession. You got the script?
Yeah, this one's more reflective. Like, wish we could undo what we done sort of deal. Dave will feed you the line.
Dave? You're using your names. You're not letting me go, are you? You're never letting me go. Please.
What was that?
Just give up.
Good luck with that.
Fine.
Jack Joyce.
You. From the protest. What do you...
I am so sorry. I didn't want to, but they made me do it.
They made you do what? What is this place?
Blame you and blame me.
They forced me to make false confessions for the news, I think. I'm so sorry, Jack. They were armed.
Hey, whatever you did, it's not your fault. None of this is your fault. I'm just glad you're okay.
Does it say Williams' office over there? Component storage administration, prefabs, building dry dock. Plate storage, plate cutting, plate bending. Nope.
God, I knew Marnik was doing something, but this is completely fucked up.
True that, honey. Martin Hedge prescription contains Cronin. You see, that were those eye drops he took. He probably has Cronin syndrome. Why can I can switch out the same weapon for the same weapon type? That is weird. I would just assume it would pick up the ammo automatically, but you can switch it out, right? Here, I switch out for a heavy pistol, and I'm gonna switch it out again for a heavy pistol. The one has like this attachment under barrel, and the other doesn't, so I want the attachment. Okay. Paul Serene, Ground Zero Operation to Sophia Emerald. Sophia, yes, the fracture has begun, and yes, it will take its inevitable course. This is, by the way, October 9th, 7:22, so approximately 3 hours after the time fracture. But you worry too much. I understand your concerns, but our preparation will be ready by the time it has run its course. Keep in mind that I've been to the end of time. I've seen how this plays out. We've taken every precaution necessary. Now we just need to make sure that the pieces fall into place. We cannot cancel that gala tonight. The team needs reassurance that our plan is moving forward without further complications. Even those who aren't aware of the lifeboat protocol need a guarantee that their efforts are not in vain. They need to know that I am in control. The university was only the first step. Now the real work begins. I am almost finished up at Ground Zero. I will head to the island for my treatment very soon. I couldn't have done this without you, Sophia. Paul. Paul, the fracture occurred exactly at 4:15 a.m., just as you predicted. However, the stutters seem to be occurring at an alarming rate, much more frequently than we expected. I know better than to question your knowledge on the matter. I just want to be sure that the timeline you proposed grants us enough time for what must be done. You didn't receive your treatment before you left. I can't stress how important it is that you continue consistent treatments or the efficiency will dwindle. We can't afford for your sickness to intensify. Not now. Please come to the island to receive your treatment as soon as time permits. I'm worried about you. Dr. Sophia Emerald, Head of Research. Alright. Come on, honey.
Listen, I need to get to the dry docks. Do you know the way?
No, I don't think so. But they took me in through a security station nearby. I can help you find a way through there. I owe you.
How did Amy just call us on that headpiece saying I'm helping you out? I have no idea. Or was... Yeah, that was Amy, right? It wasn't Beth, because Beth already exposed her assistants back at the university. At the library, I guess.
The security station is right over there. I knew Marnik had a dark side, but this? They're controlling the entire media, everything.
They can't cover this up. It's too big.
They can, trust me. It's locked. Ah, okay, there must be a gate control around somewhere.
Yeah, I'll check.
I'm on it, honey.
Monarch's twisting the story for the media, claiming the protest went hostile and that we detonated the library. They're blaming you, Jack.
I'm
No,
Paul's scapegoat.
You blame
This
me.
isn't good. Once that newscast goes live, the whole city is going to be against you. Nobody's going to have a clue what really happened.
I must say I like
Do you
that.
think the others are okay from the university?
I have no idea.
They told me they were sent home, but I don't know what to believe anymore.
Yes, they're okay. I read it in the decision summary when we went with the PR campaign. They will all be spared, so that's good. There is, oh yeah, that's what I wanted to say. I do like this whole PR timeline way more. Although I don't know what the other timeline entails, but I like it way more. Like being with your back against the wall, being framed as the good guy, the whole society is against you, and in the end you will come out as the hero. At least I assume. That's yeah, it makes for a more dense, more lone experience compared to when the hardline approach where Monarch just kills everybody. Monarch is simply the bad guy, and I together or Jack together with the whole community at large are fighting Monarch. That sounds more straightforward, but also less engaging.
Hey, it worked.
Yeah, now for me. God damn
It's
it.
not holding long. I don't think you're fast enough.
That can be fixed.
I think you need to get to this side of the gate somehow. Oh my god! You're just like them.
Like who?
I saw them on the way in. These geared up soldiers that blink in and out.
Okay. Well, something new to look forward to.
You know, I thought I was losing my mind when I saw that.
Nice
You're
lighting.
part of this. I need to know what's going on.
You really want to open that can of worms?
We just applied physics. I'm entitled to all the worms.
Ah, a
My
chrono
brother tried to explain.
collectible.
Time is an egg, which is now fucked. Time egg, which is, it's fucked. It's like broken. I don't know. Time is ending. Monarch has something to do with it. Get me to the dry docks and I'll find out why.
It's annoying. When I run away from her, I don't hear her voice anymore. While the in-game character does, because he simply answers her. Well, one moment. I have to squeeze my eye. Okay, we will be going up there. But first I'm going to get that Chronon collectible, which is over there.
Yeah, that should work. Wait here.
Now, here's the thing. Paul Serene is the exact name of a guy who was heading some top secret physics project at my university. So it's gotta be the same guy, right? Wrong. Now, I heard that Monarch was there to steal the project from the university, but why steal something from yourself? Also, I saw that guy Paul Serene on campus once, and he looked like 30 years old. So if he started Monarch in 1999, that would make him 14. So unless he's a Doogie Howser of corporate America, that's impossible. Banana fucking pancakes.
So Paul founded Monarch.
Okay, so he probably...
Need to get up to that open window.
He blinked into existence or something since 1999?
Yeah, that window's pretty high up, but I think it's the only way in.
Yeah, I will look at it. But what is annoying is that this is pretty crucial game information, and I got lucky that I ran back to hear her
How about that window?
say
You
it.
can get in through there?
Otherwise, I wouldn't have heard that. So, if I expect her to share some relevant story information, I don't have to run too far away from her. Maybe it's because I'm wearing headphones that and my system is, I think, still configured for 5.1. That it doesn't balance it out correctly, the sound channels. But I could set my sound cards to headphones, but it goes through a Z5500, how do you call it? DAC, digital audio converter or whatever. It's like this 5.1 setup. And that is where my headphone is plugged in, because the cable is too short to get it to the back of the PC. I don't even think there's a headphone in the back of the sound card anyways, but I doubt when I put the sound card to headphone out, or that is necessary when the headphone is plugged into the external 5.1 unit. I think that 5.1 unit should just receive the original audio source, the digital audio source, and then afterwards it will convert it to headphone stereo sound itself. But I'm not really fully sure, so it could have something to do with that. Anyhow, noise. Want a pizza and a beer? Okay, this is a time factor thingy, and I do want to succeed the first time because I really don't feel like running all the way back to there. So let's see what I can do.
Is that another one of those rewind things?
Yes, it is. So what will we do? We have 1, 2,
Starting to get the hang of this.
4. Is that enough, or should I put some time stopping to it? One, 2, 3, 4. That didn't seem to make any difference. Hello? Let's just take...
Alright, that's it.
Take the gamble, I wanted to say, but it's not a gamble anymore. It's a win. It's a full win. Alright. We are I don't know why it's pointing there. Oh, that's where we have to go.
Made it. Now to get to that door.
Open, space and closing, to the next coordinate symmetry, vertical and horizontal symmetry, both symmetries, blind curve, straight line coordinate of horizontal reflection, axis coordinate of the horizontal reflection axis, hydraulic machine, side view. Okay, we're dealing with a hydraulic machine, filler breather cap, hydraulic motor, whatever. I wish I was a technician. What I told you in the beginning of the playthrough on the mathematics, I wish I was more, I did more with a beta direction. I'm working at a bank, pretty boring job. And it does pay the bills, but it's not like I have the idea I'm doing anything worthwhile.
Mr. Serene's chopper is inbound for...
Hey, Clarice? That you?
This is HQ Alpha. Charlie, I told you to stay off the operations channel.
Clarice, listen. Hatch told me to search for Joyce. I've got footage of Bert taking out a guard in A1. Back a Monarch truck was left open. Now I'm checking cameras in A3 and guards are either sleeping on the job or, you know, not sleeping. You know what I'm saying? Catch my drift?
Joyce.
With a trajectory towards kicking over some expensive-ass sandcastles. Look, I'm gonna keep looking for him. I'm just giving you a heads up, okay? Over an hour or whatever.
Okay, I have no idea who was that. It sounded like Jack, because he was bumping the door. And I'm afraid we cannot rerun it knowing. Where's the door? Hey, honey.
Finally. Good work. I need to make this right. I'm gonna use the terminal up here and try and dig up what Monarch's really up to.
From Jill Kenstrew, Jack Joyce to
Hello,
Aston.
an eyewitness on the scene. Amy, tell us, what is going on here?
There were people from our group who took things too far.
Shit.
Things got very violent.
I'm so sorry, Jack.
And
They
that
forced me to
violence
do it.
I know.
because of Jack Joyce.
There's nothing you could have
Sounds
done.
like a terrifying scene down there. We really
That
appreciate
map
your
over there should help you
bravery
figure
going
out a
on
route.
record to speak out against what appears to be such a dangerous person.
Jack, you should take a look at the map.
To Aston Levy, Jill Kenstrew. She does the same as I do, sending emails to herself, Jill Kenstrew. It's all rumors and conjecture. Okay, first let's see what the question was. Jill, were you with Prowler unit at the uni, hearing all kinds of rumors that Jack Joyce took out 7 squads on his own? They're saying he's Cronin active without any kind of tech. We're getting stories about him freezing operators, disappearing into thin air. Even heard one about him being in 2 places at the same damn time. I thought it was all bullshit, but we just got word that his transport went missing after it entered the ground zero perimeter. How the hell does that happen? We got reason to be alarmed? They ain't telling us shit over here, Aston. It's all rumors and conjecture from what I hear. I wasn't at the university up, but there's no way Joyce took out all those guards. He's just some random guy, not a trained assassin. The stories floating around make it sound like he's shooting laser beams out of his goddamn asshole. Anyway, they got Liam Burke hunting him down right now, so I think it's safe to say Joyce is fucked. Off the record, I heard Paul Serene has been investigating a potential traitor within Monarch. Somebody's been accessing all kinds of confidential information. Remember that research Dr. Emerald was doing to find a permanent cure for Serene's sickness? Rumor has it somebody sabotaged the tests. Had to start over. Just a few weeks later, the uni goes sour. Willing to bet the same person sabotaged us there. Keep your eyes peeled, man. Okay, Beth Wilder, she helped stop the time fracture at the university. when we were over the walkway at one of the buildings, looked to our right, there was this whole time fracture anomaly, and it stopped, and then she came over on the radio. So it could be that she was already sabotaging the Monarch operation longer than that, longer than like the critical sequence of events taking place over there, because here it states that she was maybe also sabotaging the tests that Dr. Emerald was conducting to find a permanent cure for Paul Serene's sickness, assuming it's Cronon syndrome. So, yeah, she must have been on the inside and not agreeing with what Monarch was doing, trying to stop it. Way before Jack got even involved in all this. He was still in Vietnam and Thailand, kicking it. Anyhow, we have to check a map, and the map is over there.
Ground Zero. That's the same area my brother used to have his workshop.
That's what I thought.
I may have to pass through there to get to Paul.
Paul? As in Paul Serene? That's why you're going to the dry docks.
We have unfinished business. You may want to stay here until I'm done.
Yeah, I think you're right. I'll open the door for you.
Okay, stay in contact. Find a radio. I'll be on channel 3. And be careful.
Yeah, you too.
Find a radio, I'll be on channel 3, but just some moments ago, he was up in the building while she was with the 2 guards, starting to, or just before they started to recording a new false confession. He got contacted via the earpiece he has in now, which it seemed he didn't knew he had in his pocket, so maybe somebody planted it there. Why would a guy from, Thailand or whatever has such an earpiece? Or maybe that's common in the US or whatever, to have a Bluetooth earpiece to talk through your phone. Anyways, it seemed he was aware, but regardless of that, or he didn't know he had it. Regardless of that, I think Amy got over the comm and say, I'm helping you out and stuff. And now he's telling her, go to channel 3, I will be available for communications. They already had communications, so she was already aware of that. Unless it was not Amy who contacted him over there, I'm not sure anymore. But I think it's Amy. It would not have been Beth Wilder, because she already told him before that she was assisting him. Sorry, all pretty confusing. Anyways, I'm just checking the legend. Ground Zero is there. Security is to the left. Team 1 is there. That's where we are. So there's a team in place. Team 3 is to the right. The extraction teams are over there, further to the right. Then we have the dry dock, which is just outside Ground Zero. We have Dr. Emerald's laboratory, which is already in the yellow zone. Monarch operation is the yellow zone. That are all the yellow dots. Cronon radiation hazards. It's also near the extraction teams. Shipyard cranes, roads, operation zone perimeter. That's the big circle and the other circles in between. Delineating the green zone, the yellow zone, and the red zone. Fence, wall, or water line. Clear train track, clear, we just crossed it. Those, and a power line, also clear. Okay, we're heading from number 3 to the big red zone over there. And we will cross Team 1, Team 3, the extraction teams. Oh, we will go to the dry dock first, to number 6. We will go to that. Then afterwards we probably go to Dr. Emerald's laboratory. Then we will hit ground zero. We will probably know a bit more what happened 17 years ago in 1999 when Will Joyce had his operations go over there. And I expect that afterwards we will be going to the island and to the gala for the lifeboat participants, the unaware lifeboat participants. And the story will unfold from there, I guess. And the guy, Paul Serene, he is the antagonist, but I think he has no choice other than to be this bad dude. He doesn't think he has a choice. Maybe I already said it. I don't even remember what I said 1 second ago.
Still no word on Joyce's location.
Yeah, heard his brother scream like a bitch when he died. When he shows his face, I'll make him do the same.
Son of a...
Direct fire!
Nice.
They don't make any sense.
Okay, that's a time black. That's a really nice functionality. See you later.
Suppressive fire!
Oh man, it recharges really slow. Let's go au naturel. Let's pop some ads. Aim assist, where are you when I need you? It was me or him.
Jack, I found a radio. You okay?
I'm still kicking.
Noise.
Monarch radio is lighting up. They heard a noise and know you're coming. Be careful out there.
Thanks for the heads up.
Okay, if you see the symbols to the right, the first one is viewing, like this. You see where you want to go and points of interest are highlighted. The other one, oh, now there's a legend even, is time stop. That's the one I just demonstrated. Then you have time dodge. That's like the dodge mechanic and also combined with the bullet time. Then we have time shield, with up close pushes enemies away, or they are being blasted away from you. And then we have also time blast, which is the extended version of time stop, which focuses the fracture field as a blast, kicking or even killing enemies in its path. So that's good. I did play last year till here approximately, and I think a bigger fight is coming up with heavies, like another enemy class. Hey, but here we were already. Here was... There is a Chronon thingy. No, not sure how to get there. But weren't we here already? Of course, industrial complexes all are pretty alike. But wasn't here the graffiti with the standoff? No, that's on the other side of the tracks. It's just a similar alley. That was the standoff between Burke and Beth, holding a gun, holding each other at gunpoint, but it wasn't here. Oh shit, by the way, shouldn't I have done upwards now?
Oh, great.
Shotgunner advancing on hostile! You wanna talk this out?
HQ attacking target.
God damn it. Did I miss out on... Good luck with that.
Reloading! It's Joyce!
I do like it how they are mobile enemies.
Flank target!
They're not like me, they're even flanking. A bit stupid that they're calling it out, but...
Gotta move!
But, yeah, they're not like camping out like I am. They're actually a bit more proactive. It's a bullpup design, I just learned that, the magazine to the back. Advanced small machine gun, I've just acquired. So who would say no to that? Where did that came from? It seems pretty easy, but the hard part is coming up upstairs later on. I remember. Jesus Christ, man, how many bullets can you take? A lot. Okay, I think, shall I go with the assault rifle? No idea. Anyway, there will be more heavies coming around. Ah, everything is an advanced SMG. I'm going for the assault rifle because although it doesn't have that many bullets, I assume it will be more effective against the heavies that we will need to pump full of lead in a very, very short while. Are they now? Good luck, dude. They're not targeting me from upstairs, huh? That's what I would do. Shooting me like a fish in a barrel. Or a Jack Joyce in a barrel. Ah, there's the heavy dude. Man, the time blast is really slow. Almost. Yes. Ah, this is what I wanted to use just now. Is this environmental thingy? Please go. Yeah, nice. See you later. Assault rifle SMG, what the hell is that? Oh, I'm switching out the... Ah, now I understand. It's also what I said with the advanced SMG. But that's still something that's weird. This is a different SMG what was here. According to the one that I now have, so it's both an advanced SMG. Okay. Whatever. Okay, which powers can we use? We do the blast, we do the time stop, we have the shield, we have the dodge, and we have bullet time. That are 4 powers we can use, and we have to look around, but you don't use that. Well, in fight. Okay, we have some destructible shit out here. Should they come in, I know what to hit. And I'm going to go up top because I don't want to be a Jack Joyce in a barrel being shot. Oh, which I am anyway. Good. They carry a...
Oh.
They carry a lot of grenades, I must say.
Still okay out there?
Yeah. Any idea where I go next?
Well, before you said hi, Gatehouse Squad was talking about activating security measures to lock some door on the 2nd floor.
That's a start. Thanks.
The whole feeling here, it reminds me a bit of the game Driver 3, I think. Also had a bit of a vibe like this going on. Pretty cool. Shooting sections.
Hey Jack, the husky lady on Monarch Radio seems to be unable to reach Gatehouse Squad. Remember the geared up soldiers I mentioned who do the teleporty stuff you do?
Yeah.
Apparently they're intending to say hi back with a grudge. So there's that. Regarding some kind of chronon particle harvesting operation. I'm not sure what that means, but I'm looking into it. Keep you posted.
I'm just checking out the surroundings because I'm sure we will be fighting here more. Oh fuck, I forgot the time fragment thing. In the other room. Hopefully we can still get to there. Okay. We have to go there. It's a shame you cannot sprint. I'd like to sprint a bit more. Come on, Jack. Put some effort into it. Come on, Jack. You can do it. I know you can. God damn it. It was not here. Did I miss it? Fuck. Shit, it's there. How the fuck do we get there? That's something that I don't like. If we already are too far that we can't get back to it, like games closing doors behind you. I understand it's sometimes necessary in order to keep the amount that is in memory and the game performance up to snatch, but still, in cases like this it's annoying. But hopefully we will walk around here, then to the left. Is it possible? I don't think so. And then get that freaking time fracture thing, because we needed to upgrade our stuff. Hello. God damn it. Ah, isn't this something we can use? Fuck me. Okay. That's not what I expected at all. Okay, the radio.
You just took out Gatehouse Squad and you still don't have eyes on him? What do they pay you for over there, huh?
Charlie, just tell me where he is.
Do I hear please?
Charlie?
Warehouse B4. Better hurry.
Storehouse 1. You heard him? Move in.
On our way.
That was not a radio. That was combat transmissions. To Beth Wilder from Leonberg. Beth, I'm starting to grow suspicious about what's going on here. I have a hunch you feel the same way. I've been allowed a lot of freedom to come and go in my position, but it comes at a cost of very low clearance. Most members of the team know something, I don't, and they're not eager to share. Tomorrow's operation is more than a simple retrieval mission. There are dates and times marked with detailed events that are expected to come to pass. I've seen charts with Fracture 415 labeled. It's way too much detail for a plan. It's like it's all been mapped out. How? Something big is coming, I can feel it. They told us our directive is to protect our world from dangers that lie ahead. If that's so, then why do I get the feeling there's something coming that we're doing absolutely nothing to stop? And if everybody else knows this, then why the hell is nobody acting on it? I can't sit back and watch if there's even a chance that this could put Emily in danger. I need to know more. Serene won't answer my messages. Edge is a closed book. I'm hoping you're an open one. Liam. Liam was already doubting the whole turn of events at Monarch. That's why probably he was also sitting a bit depressed at the university on the fence, or at the start when we hopped by him or walked past him when we entered the research building to meet with Paul Serene. He was just pondering the ins and outs of the whole Monarch operation. And of course, I'm not sure whether I already told it, but the consideration of him to turn quite quickly at the moment with Beth was that he is, of course, caring for his family, his unborn child, and his wife. Mr. Hedge, I've been monitoring company email service and found something interesting. Just thought you might want to know that your golden boy has been a bit snoopy as of late. Attaching his email below. Wow, what an asshole. Charlie Wincott. That's not a guy you want to be working with.
Hey, just turned off security.
Uh-oh. Jack, they're coming your way.
Okay, but please, can I get to the fucking time fragment that is somewhere over there? No, we can't. I don't like that. Let's shoot it out. Holy shit.
Roger that. Light him up.
What's happening? What the fuck is that? 1 second.
What the hell?
Holy shit.
Joyce, you got nowhere to go!
God damn it. There was another guy. Damn it. Let's get some distance in between us. Okay, very nice. But still, we cannot get to the motherfucking time fracture element. We should have picked it up while outside. That was through that door, and that door is closed. So that is unfortunate. Yeah, it was here. There you are. How the hell am I supposed to get to there? Damn it. I do like how dynamic many objects are, like that fan that I just bumped into. Okay, this is where I also already were. Sparing you guys me running all the way back to check for the time fragment, but yeah, it's still annoying stuff. In a lot of game you should be able to turn those, but we're not in Fallout 4 now. Or no, I'm not really sure whether you can do that in Fallout 4. It's not too long ago that I was in a game that I had to turn stuff off. Which game was that? Ah, whatever. What are these kinds of moments? These are spontaneous time fractures. Is that maybe to signal?
Jack?
Yeah.
I did some digging. This Chronon operation is harvesting some kind of fuel. It's used to power a device called the CFR. Ever heard of it?
CFR? No, what is it?
I'm not sure, but it looks like it's at the center of everything Monarch's doing. The thing they stole from the university, this operation, everything's linked to the CFR somehow.
What the hell is Paul up to?
That was the abbreviation I didn't know the meaning of, and I'm lucky to hear that the main protagonists are also not aware of its meaning.
Let's do this.
Still, I find it annoying. Collectibles here. Chronon source. Damn, there's quite a lot we didn't discover. We only hit 72%. I'm not going... Holy smack, we missed 4 Chronon sources out of 7. That was a lot of upgrade material. Okay, so I have to be a bit more concentrated on collectibles, because we do want to upgrade our powers. I will not, maybe if it was up to me I would just rerun this part, but I will not, I will spare you guys that. And continue on our way. But 7, that's 7. That's so much. Then we were only at the train station? That's not possible. One, two, three, four, 5. it only shows 5 gray dots on the timeline. Yeah, that's correct. There are 4 Chronon sources in one document. Holy smack. Quantum ripples. We have to view an episode to unlock. Another quantum ripple. Paul Serene orders Rombbb statuette to be transported to the HQ. Significance? Oh, this was the Rombbb statuette. A memento, pure gold, painted over, MacGuffin. Members of Safeguard Unit killed each other fighting over it to steal the statuette. Effect ripple. Selfies of Monarch employees posing with Rombbb start trending in social media. The state of Utah initiated legal proceedings against Monarch by a sudden spike in the dairy product commodities market. Intentional? Okay. That's the Rombbb statuettes. And dairy products, do they come from Rombbb's? I don't think so. Quantum Ripple Causality Research Subdivision. Automated report on Meyer-Joyce field fluctuation signature matches. Transcript of related discussion. I really don't think we should be transcribing these discussions into the official records. We don't know when some great insight will appear. This is all just speculation. No, it's not speculation. We know that the statue cost a ripple. Alright, that part stands, yes. But pure gold, seriously? This is just because you saw the Maltese Vulcan bust. Not necessarily. Okay. Let's see how many more ripples there are. Here's one more. Gauss Pebble, core stability equation solved in the Riverport University Project Promenade Lab. Effect ripple University core stabilizer HQ time machine primed. Effect ripple massive power outages in the town of Ordinary, Maine. A sudden uprise of violent crime overnight. Lab assistants Wine leaves for home early to celebrate. Finds wife with the mailman, kills both in jail. Lab supervisor Rowling, alerted to the scene, suffers a fatal car crash. Number sequence 01122 is futured in the results yielded once the fixed equation is implemented. Ben Jones, alias Time Traveler, wins the lottery. The winning numbers include 11 and 22. R. Morthing and T. Ranger. A time traveler? Really? It could be a time traveler. Look, we can't just no, it could be a time traveler, but you can't prove it's not a time traveler. Well, you can't prove it's not an alien or a hyper intelligent dog. Not being able to disprove it doesn't mean. Yeah, it could be an alien. God. Okay, I find it weird that you have like this ripple here, but you have to view episode 2 to unlock. So you have to view a later episode, then go back in time to check what the quantum ripple was all about. It's a bit weird, because we only just finished episode 1. Okay, the score until now, it's 87. Okay, that was one radio and something else, I guess. Yeah, the media is the radio and one document we missed. Then we have 100 episodes, and then 72, which is really bad. And we apparently lost out on 4 chronon sources, which really is quite a lot considering the upgrade potential of 4 points. Yeah. So I'm not gonna replay it, but it definitely is a reminder that I thought I went through it pretty thoroughly, but it definitely is a reminder that I have to keep my eyes open on what's the name? Chronon sources. Okay, let's continue. And that means the eye to the right, when it starts bumping, it means the ripple is inside. Or should I restart it? Yeah. 4 points, huh? We now have... okay, 1 point doesn't equal... 1 chronon sword doesn't equal an upgrade point. I think 2 chronon sources are an upgrade point. But still, it were 2 points then. Yeah, sorry guys, I think I can let this one slip, the 87%. It's one document I missed and one thing that I know what I missed, so that's not that bad. But missing out on 4 chronon sources is really pretty bad, so I am going to replay it. Of course, that is annoying to watch on YouTube. That's also not fun. So just skip ahead to the chapter we are actually at, which is Ground Zero. I'm now, yeah, just for the fuck of it, am replaying the industrial area to get the 4 chronon sources we missed, because that's quite a lot.
Previously, on Quantum Break, I came back home to see my best friend, Paul Serene.
Jack Joyce, in the flesh.
He wanted to show me what he'd been working on. Paul said it was world-changing. 2 minutes to the past.
Jack. Will, you have to help me with this. We have to shut this thing down now. Zero state. What have we done? Jack!
There's no other way out. I'm going through the machine.
Paul, wait. No! Jack! This way! Jack!
Are you Jack Joyce?
Where's my brother?
You might still be able to catch them.
Paul?
I'm sorry, Jack. I never wanted this. We can't risk any unwanted attention. Initialize a PR campaign. We need the city on our side.
Perfect place to hide something, yeah.
Let's talk
sources.
about the dry dock incident. Monarch operatives transported you from the university to the Ground Zero operation at the shipyard.
Still upset about that, huh?
You were secured, unconscious.
Will?
Liam Burke went to retrieve you, and you were gone. How?
Sleepwalking.
Step away! Right now!
You've 3 seconds till I pull.
Had better reflexes.
And you're a marksman.
We know Beth Wilder assisted you in some manner.
Then I'm guessing you know the rest.
No, because everybody who saw what you did next is now dead.
I didn't have a clue where I was or why. Never questioned it because it didn't feel real. Still waiting to wake up.
Okay, the cool thing is of this restart of this part that we can also check that scene when he gets his earpiece, and I think it was Amy talking to him, which was weird because shortly afterwards she is in a room with 2 Monarch security guys planning to record a new false confession, but that was something I was doubting, whether it was Beth Wilder talking to him over the earpiece or whether it was Amy. So we can get a confirmation on that. Furthermore, there's one thing that is absolutely vital in this part. I will not, of course, reread every collectible, but so I will just skip through those. But the vital part is trying to find 4 Chronon sources that apparently we missed, which really is a lot. Okay, let's go.
Beth Wilder risked blowing her cover to rescue you. Sounds like you didn't exactly return the favor.
No, I didn't. Thanks for the gun, asshole.
So it really is all about the time vision thing, which I understand correctly gives you an indicator on where chronon particles are to be found. And what I'm also wondering is whether the one that we did find, that's cool. They remain found, so we don't have to re-find collectibles. That's super cool. So only the ones that we didn't find are still in the level. And that is weird because when I restarted this level, it really said like, "Oh, are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? We will save everything, or you will lose everything saved. You will lose everything saved." But apparently you will not lose everything saved. You will lose, and you will hold on to the collectibles found. And this is one. Actually, I was looking at it, but then the cross didn't pop up. Or no, I did look at it, sorry. I did hit the cross last time. Yeah.
Only way forward.
And of course, I'm getting better and better at the shooting mechanics. So that's good. Experiment a bit more.
Huh. Well, that's weird. There's gotta be another way in there.
Here it is. Okay. So they won't really show up. Yeah, they do show up on that little circle thing in the center of the screen. Why the holy hell didn't I find it before? Thank you very much.
Boom.
Boom.
Okay, doesn't last. Noted. When the fracture broke time, some objects became unstable. With my new abilities, I can manipulate their timelines, rewind them.
Maybe it's the case that there is a chronon source in every level, at least one. I will check.
Ready a chopper for me at the dry dock. I'm heading to the island.
Roger.
Hello. Okay, apparently in the background of the videos the game is loading, because I just skipped the video and it looks like it goes through.
Want us to send additional teams to search for Joyce?
Negative. Focus everything
That chart
on
was the
PR.
first sign. Monarch had built an entire PR campaign to protect their reputation.
What about Jack Joyce?
Once that confession hits the air, the whole city will be looking for him.
Okay, 3 and 1 document. So I don't need to repress all this stuff, the ones that I already saw,
Kala? You're sure?
because it just remains the same.
Positive.
So the ones I'm sure I already pressed, I do not need to, the collectibles, I need to find them again, so to say. I must say the little activation X, it's not really responsive. It's probably some kind of flash mechanic or something. For instance, what the hell, why is it over there? That is because of the ammo back over there. Okay.
Hey, what's Reaper Squad doing with those video cameras up in A3?
Looks like some bitch named Amy's gonna be the poster girl for Serene's PR campaign. Filming confession videos. We blew the library to create misdirection.
It's here! Gotta reload!
Dude, this is not... Get out! I want to use the explosive barrels there. I must say the game is pretty forgiving. I'm not doing my best all that much, and it just and I'm going pretty okay, if I say so myself.
Time to move.
Where was that guy?
That's for Will.
Yeah. Okay, Chrono Source, where are you? Now there is no circle in the center, so we may assume there is no Chrono Source in this building anymore. Or there never was, I don't know.
There we go.
Here, this is what I meant with the earpiece. He looks like it's new for him, He even says so. What the hell is this?
Jack, this is Beth Wilder.
Beth.
It was
my
Beth.
brother was looking for.
I'm the one who was attempting to rescue your ass until you decided to go on a gun-blazing ship parade through that warehouse. Now listen closely. You're at the outskirts of a Monarch Cronin harvesting operation, and Paul Serene is at the dry docks nearby. Not a recipe for fun times. So how about...
Dry docks. If Paul's at the dry docks, then that's where I'm
No! Jack, the fracture is our only priority now. Time is ending. Will said he...
Will's dead. My best friend came back a goddamn monster. He knew this would happen. He prepared for it. But Paul's the key to understanding all this, and I'm gonna find...
We both know that if you find Serene, you're not gonna be asking questions. Think this through.
Okay, cool. That's actually worth it for me playing this whole section. Besides that, playing the game in itself is pretty fun, of course. But the cool thing is, I know it was not Amy who put that ear. Probably it was Beth putting that earpiece in my pocket and trying to help me out, and also the one who shot the Monarch guy in the back of the head when I was climbing into that library building. It already seemed so weird for me that Amy would be that cold-blooded. So that is cool to get confirmation on that. But anyways, are there any chronon particles? No. Chronon sources? Nope. So let's just continue on our merry way. Cool, the whole environment explodes, including... No, not including the paint bottle. Or can you shoot them more than once? Yeah, I think so. Keeps kicking out paint. Oh shit, sorry. Don't need to hit the B button.
I was at the dry docks in the distance. I recognized the place. William had a workshop in that industrial area for years. I knew that couldn't be a coincidence.
I did what you said, okay? Please. Please just let me go.
You did good, Amy. Broadcast just went out, but Hatch wants a follow-up confession. You got the script?
Yeah, this one's more reflective. Like, wish we could undo what we done sort of deal. Dave will feed you the line.
Okay, how shall we kill them?
You're using your names. You're not letting me go, are you?
God damn it, Jack. Let's kill them with a blast. And a headshot.
That was close.
Okay, now we have a quantum ripple, or yeah, I call them quantum ripples, but whatever. Cronin source over there.
Jack, Joyce.
And by the way...
From the protest, what do you...
I am so sorry. I didn't want to, but they made me do it.
They made you do what? What is this place?
Did miss a document. We
They
also
forced
need
me
to
make
find
false
one more
confessions
document.
for the news, I think. I'm so sorry, Jack. They were armed.
Hey, whatever you did, it's not your fault. None of this is your fault.
I'm the reassuring type.
Listen, I need to get to the dry docks. Do you know the way?
No, I don't think so. But they took me in through a security station nearby. I can help you find a way through there. I owe you.
You sure do, honey bunny. No, just kidding.
The security station is right over there. I knew Marnock had a dark side, but this? They're controlling the entire media, everything.
They can't cover this up. It's too big.
They can, trust me.
No way. If I go there, it's there. Pretty annoying. Chrono sources. Ah, there it is.
Okay, there must be a gate control around somewhere.
Yeah, I'll check.
Monarch's twisting the story for the media, claiming the protest went hostile and that we detonated the library. They're blaming you, Jack.
Mother suckers.
I'm Paul's scapegoat.
This isn't good. Once that newscast goes live, the whole city is gonna be against you. Nobody's gonna have a clue what really happened. Do you think the others... Hey, it worked. It's not holding long.
How the hell are we supposed to get through this door?
Back to the
I think you need to get to this side of the gate somehow.
Yeah, honey, I'm trying to find my quantum source. There's a hole in the ceiling. Check.
Jack, you need to get to this side somehow.
Yeah.
I'm not going anywhere until you're on this side of the gate. Oh my god! You're just like them.
Like who?
I saw them on the way in. These geared up soldiers that blink in and out.
Okay. Well, that's something new to look forward to.
I thought I was losing my mind when I saw that. You're part of this. I need to know what's going on.
You really want to open that can of worms? Huh?
You just defied physics. I'm entitled to all the worms.
Alright, my brother tried to explain. Time is an egg, which is now fucked. Time egg, which is, it's fucked. It's like broken. I don't know. Time is ending. Monarch has something to do with it. Get me to the dry docks and I'll find out why.
Whoa.
Yeah, that should work. Wait here.
Okay, no more thingies to be found except for one document. But I'm not going to check every train car for a document. Also because chances that the document will be stored in an abandoned
So unless he's a dinky house in corporate America, that's impossible. Banana, butter, pancakes.
So Paul founded Monarch.
Okay, I had to stay there to listen to the conversation. It was really soft.
Need to get up to that open window.
Okay, I am cutting out the video here for 1 second. You will not notice it because I will start it immediately if I'm gone. I'll be back in 1 minute. But I will start it and you will only notice like 1 second disruption in the game. But I have to make a sanitary stop. So we'll be back in 1 second. I can pee really quickly.